guys, and welcome back. Today's video is going to be very fun because I'm testing out some Dior products. One is brand new, and then two of them I've been wanting to try for a really long time. They are cult favorites, and so I'm excited. And weird, Lincoln is not here, and so it's so quiet, which is great for filming, but it just feels weird to me, and it's very like echoey now. I know it doesn't make any sense, but anyways, he is on his 4th day of ABA therapy, and so he's not here. I'm good. I will survive, okay? This empty, quiet house. Okay, so I'm gonna put on some makeup, and Dior, I got this lovely package yesterday from Dior, and I actually had to sign for this. I thought that was kind of funny, but I had to sign for the Dior order, and it came UPS. I'm so excited. Okay, I'll get a thumbnail after. Oh, but it's so pretty. So I ordered the brand new Dior Backstage concealer. I saw that come out and I was like, oh, I really want to try that. So I went onto their website and I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and try the Backstage foundation, concealer, and the powder no powder. The entire Backstage face base line. I haven't tried any of these products, so they're all brand new to me and I am so excited. So I have a clean face. I put on my skincare and my sunscreen that's been soaking for a while, so we are ready for some makeup. So let's go ahead and open up this beautiful package. So we have the brand new Dior, what is this called? Flash Perfector Concealer. We have the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder No Powder. And yes, I got this because of Samantha March. And then we have the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation, which I've been dying to try for so long. Little Dior bag with samples, I believe. We have the Capture Youth Glow Booster Serum, which I'll try on another day. We have a Miss Dior perfume, which I will have to give to a friend. But I also got a little bitty tiny mini lipstick from Dior, and it is red, of course, Rouge Dior Couture Color Lipstick. Floral Lip Care. The little Dior lipstick. It's so cute. I'm wearing red lip today just to try out this lipstick. Okay, lately I have just been using a brush to put on my makeup. Probably because I've been using a lot of stick foundations, but I wanted to break out a brand new sponge today. This is my e.l.f. complexion sponge, and I have a new one. This has been my favorite sponge. It's so big and soft and fluffy and bouncy. I love this. So I think I'm going to start with the foundation, actually. Let's break out the... I love how simplistic this bottle is. The Dior Backstage. I have the shade 0 in, and I'm not sure if you need to shake it, but I'm going to shake it a little bit. Of the squeezy tube, I love this packaging. So let's see how liquidy it is. Oh yeah. Love liquidy foundations. They are my favorite. So I'm gonna use one side with the sponge and see if it gets me any kind of coverage. And then we may move on to a brush if this sponge is not working. But I did want to try the sponge first. So it does have a fragrance, which I'm not surprised by, but it's also not like too much. I don't think it'll stay on the skin too bad. We'll see. All right, so there is one light layer with a sponge. It is very sheer coverage with the sponge. Let's see, let's put some on the other side with the Merit brush. Definitely has a lot more coverage with the brush, which is to be expected. Let's see if I can build up this other side. Some of these blemishes over here. I'm not liking the way it's setting on my skin. This is not a good start. I really want to like this. This is like pilling up. I don't know if you can see this. It's like majorly separating and pilling on the skin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash my face. I don't know if it's reacting with the sunscreen that I used. I used the Versed sunscreen today. So I'm gonna try this again because this is not wearable right now. So I'm gonna put on just moisturizer, no sunscreen, just for the testing purposes of this. And so let me wash my face and I'll be right back. Okay, take two. I washed my face, what's that mean? I washed my face and I put on just the e.l.f. Holy Hydration, very basic moisturizer. And it's been about 10 minutes or so. I'm let that sink in. So now my skin is just ready. Let's try this. And this time I actually want to see how it goes on with my fingers. Some of these more liquidy foundations I actually prefer to put on with my fingers. So I'm gonna try that. This just looks awful on my skin. What? How is this like a cult favorite? You hear about this and people love it, but it majorly is clinging to dry patches. I've got a little bit of a dry patch right here and it looks like my skin is peeling just a little bit. So I am not going to, yeah, I think that's peeling. I'm not gonna fault the foundation completely for that. I just started tretinoin recently and so far it's been fine, but it looks like my chin is peeling. So we're going to ignore the chin area and just focus on the rest of the face and see how it sits on the face. But in general, this, like just on the rest of the face, it looks pretty matte and dry. It's just not the greatest for my skin personally. I'm gonna keep trying this, but I don't think I like this, unfortunately. But again, I will try this out some more and when my skin gets a little bit more regulated. But let's go ahead. The concealer is the new product and my under eyes are totally fine. And the applicator on this is very unique. So I have the shade 0N as well, but the applicator on this concealer is a brush. I don't think I've actually ever seen one in a tube with a brush. So let's see how this does. I actually like the brush. I like the flex. I like how it gets enough product, just the right amount. I like the brush. Looks pretty matte, very similar to the foundation. It's pretty matte. It's maybe a medium coverage. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look super great either, but I don't hate it. That's our standard today. I don't hate it. We see if it covers up blemishes because I do have a few going on right now. I'm gonna say this is about a medium coverage. It doesn't fully cover up a blemish. Okay, so there's the foundation and concealer. I like the concealer better than the foundation at this moment. My face does overall feel dry though, and I'm about to put powder on, so that's not a good thing, but probably end up spraying my face like crazy, so whatever. But this, I've been wanting to try for so long, and I can't wait to try this with other foundations and stuff as well. A dewy foundation with this would be awesome to test, but let's get a nice shot of this before it gets all messy and dirty. Here is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder No Powder in the shade 0N Neutral. And I got the same shade in all of them. I don't know why, but this is not what the packaging, I didn't know it was clear. I've seen Samantha March with hers all the time. For some reason, I never picked up on I love the packaging. I love the clear. I think this looks gorgeous. It's not as like super luxy and high-end. Luxy said, that's not a word. I really do like this packaging. So I'm about to destroy this beautiful embossed logo in the powder, but let's put this on and see if it can save the concealer and foundation. All right, I'm gonna use the Rephr number 5 brush, and It's weird, it looks a little bit sheeny on it. Like it looks like it has a little bit of a sheen. So I don't feel like the concealer or foundation need to be set with powder because they're really matte and dry on me. I have this and I want to test it. It's supposed to make your skin more poreless, so that's what I'm doing. You know what? The powder made it look better. The powder, I mean, it's still I've got dry, flaky skin. So again, I'm ignoring all of this right here. I'm just ignoring it. But the rest of it, the powder made it look better. That's a weird statement for me. Okay, I'm gonna try out the concealer with other foundations. I'm gonna try the foundation. Again, I'm gonna try this powder with other foundations, but let me go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup and then we'll come and look and see how this is looking with everything together. Okay, so I don't know if this foundation and concealer just happened to meld and mesh with my skin now, or if this powder truly just saved everything, but this looks so nice now. I'm shocked with the way it started. I was really worried, and I have places to be today, so I was afraid that I was not going to be able to do a wear test, but it looks so smooth. Like, look at this. Look at this. Even like there's so much flaking down here and I can't see it now. Is this powder like magic? Is it glue? Like it just like glued all the flaky skin down and like put a layer over it where you can't see it. I don't understand, but I like this a lot. And I don't know if the foundation and concealer just needed some time with my skin, or if it's just the powder. Samantha March always says that this powder fixes any foundation, so I'm kind of giving a lot of credit to that powder, but I'm definitely gonna keep testing these out to see them individually, see how I like the way they all perform. But guys, this is beautiful. Like, so pretty. I had to go run an errand, but before I do, I figured I may end up taking this off because I don't really think the red lipstick would work with this, but I want to try it just because it's a Dior lipstick. So let me take this gloss off just a little bit. Let's see what this looks like. I still see a little bit of flaking here, but man, and on my upper lip, but it looks so much better than it did. Well, it looks a little, no, we're gonna keep going. Here we go. So there is the Dior red lipstick. It is beautiful. My lips and all this area is insanely dry, so it's not like the smoothest, but it is it's a little bit shiny and hydrating lipstick. So it doesn't go with the eyes. I'm gonna take it off before I leave, but I just wanted to put it on to see. I'll probably use some more setting spray before I leave just to help. This feels so dry and itchy right now, but yeah, the rest is looking really smooth. So I'm gonna go about my day, run some errands, and then I'll come back at the end of the day and we'll see how it's looking. I'm not expecting this part down here to hold up well, just because, you know, flaking from retinoids. So anyways, but yes, I'm gonna go about my day and I will see you guys later. Okay, so it is actually several days later. I have been testing mainly the concealer out because that's the new product and I want to get a review out, but I've been testing it with different products over these past few days so I can kind of get a better feel for the concealer and let you know my thoughts on it. But I figured I was going to just start this video over because the start of this was such a disaster, but I figured you should see the disaster. So you've already seen it, but I kept that in. And also, I think I broke my pinky, so I also didn't want to just completely redo the video with me trying to put makeup on like this. Anyways, I am going to apply my makeup and you'll get to see it. I'll speed through it though. And I'm going to use this concealer with the products that I normally use. So I'm going to use my Merit foundation instead of the Dior Backstage Face and Body. But I will probably use the Powder No Powder from Dior. And we're going to look at it together and then I'm going to let you know how I thought it's worn, how it looks under the eyes, and all of that. So let's get into putting on some makeup. finish my makeup, I used the Merit Stick, I used the Dior concealer and powder, I used a little bit of Kaja Bento Stack bronzer, Jouer blush, and Vanity Makeup eyeshadow, and Oma Beauty mascara, which I'm loving, by the way. But let's get a close-up, see. This is what it is looking like right now. I do have a dot of mascara right here, so ignore that. Thoughts on the concealer. I'll touch on the powder and the foundation in just a second, but the concealer is the main thing here. I don't like it, but I could see how it could work for some people. I don't think it's full coverage. I don't typically have to have a full coverage concealer. I do like a medium to high medium concealer. I think this one is, I would say it's medium. I don't really think it could be built up to full on me personally, but the finish of it, I think it's supposed to be kind of in the middle, satiny. I'm not positive actually, but on me, the finish is actually a little bit more matte. I've worn this several times, and if I have a very, very dewy base underneath, it can go on a little bit better. But one thing I do appreciate about it though is it's a very thin consistency when you blend it out. So that is nice, but it's weird. I do find that it creases a lot worse than my Kosas, which the Kosas is thicker and creamier. This one is very, very thin and lightweight, but it still creases pretty bad on me, even through powder. I don't think it's one I'm going to be reaching for. I am going to continue to test it thoroughly so I can update you later, but for right now, it's not one that I would not repurchase it, and it's not one that I think I'm going to be reaching for. I think I'm probably going to stick with the Kosas. I've even been going back to my Catrice Liquid Camouflage lately. I'm kind of bouncing between those two. I normally have like 2 concealers in rotation. With eyeshadow palettes, I have several, but with concealers, for some reason, I like to stick to what I know is going to keep my under eyes looking good all day long. I don't think this is it. So let me know if you've tried this, what your experience with it was, but to touch on the powder, I am kind of undecided. In the beginning of this video, when I first put it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a miracle worker. And now I'm just not sure. I put it on today and it looked a little rough under my eyes, and then I put more on and it looked a little bit better. I don't know. It's kind of a hit or miss powder for me. It's not one I think is going to fix everything like I had originally thought, but I'm going to continue to try it with other foundations and stuff. I am happy I got it because I've been dying to try it and see if it's, worth that insane hype right now. It's okay, but I still need to test it some more. So the foundation, however, I don't like. I have put it on 3 times, I think now, and I don't like it. I am going to try a few more combinations with different products underneath. I really wanted to like it because it was a watery foundation, and those are the kind of liquid foundations that I like, but it picked up every single dry patch on my face. I didn't realize that all this was so dry until I put that on. When I put the Merit on, it just like smooth. So I don't know, not really dry skin friendly in my opinion. So I hope this kind of wraps up the video. It was kind of everywhere, and hopefully this helped. I don't know. Guys, I'm gonna stop talking because I don't know what else to say, but I will see you guys in my next video. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and wanna see those future videos, hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye. I can't use his hand. It's so messed up. Oh no! Oh no, you broke. Blush, I love you. You're my favorite. The end.